A chair, still a chair, even when there's no one sitting there. But oh, chairs, not a house, and the house is not a home. When the two of us, we're far apart, and one of us has a broken heart.
I feel so good. So good. Yeah. G-O-W-D. G-O-W-D. Good.
What's up, everybody? It is your brother, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, your mama, your daddy, your grandma, your granddaddy, and your favorite cousin on your daddy's side, Jay Pleasant, and welcome back to the Jay Pleasant Show. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I have a future icon. I have a future legend. I have someone who is definitely going to leave his prints on the music industry. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the one and the only Kimani Jackson. Yeah, yeah, I had to do it. I had to do it. Uh-oh, I done dropped my card. Hold on. Technical difficulties. How are you doing, Kimani?
I'm doing so well. I'm so glad to be here, man.
No, I'm so excited to have you here. You look good. You look so fresh and so clean. You look icy. You look good. So, just, catch me up a little bit. How's life been for you? You moved back to New York. You're doing great. Tell me how things are going for you.
Life has been so good, man. I've just really been grinding and working on this music. I'm in the studio like all the time, just working and collaborating and trying to just get some music up under my belt and
Yeah.
get ready to release for these wonderful people in the world, and hopefully, inspire somebody and touch somebody's heart through music. That's what I'm here to do, heal the world through
Yeah.
music. So
Yeah, I'm so proud of you. I remember when I first met you in 2018, you was my RA in Village. And
what?
I remember seeing you walk around with this big behind gold book bag and just so you were just a ray of sunshine. Every time you walked into a room, everybody knew it was Kimani, but it wasn't for any bad reasons. It was for all good
Right,
reasons.
right.
To see you do what you do and do it so well and go viral for it, because baby, you went viral so many times in that train, baby, just singing your heart out. I just want to say from the bottom, I'm so proud of you. Deeply,
Thank you
I'm
so
so
much.
proud of you.
Thank you so much. Singing on the
Yeah,
train is a lot of fun.
yeah.
Um, you
Tell me,
know,
tell me
like
about that. Like, have you ever been scared? I know you're from New York, so you got a little rough side to you. But has there ever been a
yeah.
time where you were a little scared to sing on a train, or people didn't receive it as well as you wanted them to?
Well, most of the times that I sing, people don't show their validation on the
Hmm.
outside. And sometimes I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when I've done some of my best singing,
Hmm.
it does come off like, dang, like y'all ain't just hear that.
Right.
But like, nah, but I learned really quickly that sometimes validation isn't what you see, because I may get finished singing some of my best singing, and nobody might not clap, nobody might not flinch, not even say like smile, but they
Yeah.
may still reach in their pocket and give me something. Or,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, they may not even do that, but they you don't know if their day was blessed by that. They could have had a really rough day, and just hearing you sing brighten up their day a bit. And I've even gotten opportunities from people who didn't even show me no type of love on the train as it seemed, but they might have got a picture on the low that I saw them take what they thought they was on the low, but
Right.
they took a video on the side, took it home to their husband who's a producer. Next thing you
Right.
know, I got a collaboration from that. So I learned
That's
really quickly,
amazing.
like, you do your best on the train no matter what. If nobody's watching, so what? You still give the same performance as if you were in a stadium for
Yeah.
thousands of people, because
Yeah.
your brand never changes no matter where you are.
Yeah, and it shows. It shows you've been posted on the Shade Room. You've been posted on They Have Range. You've went viral just for you being you and using the gift that God gave you. So keep going for sure. But listen, before we get into that, because you're giving the testimony, you're sharing the word, baby. Before we get into that, let's play a game of Pass the Aux. For the people at home that do not know, I'm going to give Kimani 10 seconds to sing a song that best fits any scenario that I give him. Okay? It's real simple, real easy. Let's get started. It is a late night and you are trying to fall asleep, but you just can't. What song are you playing to help you produce some Z?
Mm. Do-do-do. 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 I long for you since I was born, a woman sensitive and warm, and that you were. Hey. With pride and strength no one could test, but yet have feminine finesse, and so much more. Took me running in a rocket, then in the star. Whatever happened up from heaven, you dropped me back down to this cold, cold world. Yeah, that's the song I will play.
My God, today, Kimani,
Rocket.
you're so good.
Uh,
You're so good. You're so good. Let's keep going. It is your wedding day. Your DJ is having some technical problems and gave you the aux while they figure it out. What song are you playing to let the people know that it's all good?
ooh. The wedding?
I think that's time.
Ah!
I think that's the time. That's the buzzer. It's okay. It's okay. You're gonna get it on this one. You gotta get it on this one.
Okay, okay.
You're the #1 fan of your favorite artist, and they ask you to play a song of theirs to become the official president of their fan club. What song are you playing?
Oh my goodness. I'm definitely playing this song. Uh, it's close to midnight.
Ah!
And evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. Try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. You start to freeze as horror looks you right between your eyes. You're paralyzed, cause this is
Yeah.
thriller night, and no one's gonna save you from the beast about to strike. You know it's thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside of thriller tonight.
Talk to me and tell me, how you tap into that side of you and what you have to, I guess, do to get there.
Oh, that's a good question. You know, when I go on stage, I don't think at all. It truly is an out of body experience. I can't explain what happens. Um, but I truly, after I say a prayer and I step on the stage, um, I just leave it all on the stage. That's truly, when I go on I have this thing that I say to myself. I don't want to leave the stage wishing that I did anything.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
that's good.
when I'm in the stage, I'm living in the moment. I'm doing everything that comes to mind. And hopefully something from that experience is a movie. Something from that experience is an experience that other people feel a part of. And so when I leave the stage, I know I did everything that I could. And so that's my process. That's how I get there. I say a prayer. I have my little pre what they call it, pre-show ritual that
Pre-show, yeah, uh-huh.
which for me is not really all that crazy. It's just
Yeah.
I drink my little C4 or a Celsius,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm already fired up. I listen to my music, my playlist, my pre-show playlist, and I'm ready. I say a
Mm-hmm.
prayer and I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there a performance of yours or a stage that you performed on thus far, and afterwards you were like taken aback, you were blown away because it was something that was, I guess, thus far so monumental in your career so far?
I have a few because I love intimate spaces.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, even though I enjoy some of the bigger stages, like Barclays, which was really great and fun,
Mm-hmm.
some of my favorites had would be like Venom and Vibes, performing at Venom and Vibes, because it was like, first of all, I was coming back home to a college that I graduated from,
Mm-hmm.
university that I graduated from, and that experience of just being around people who we all share something in common, I think
Yeah.
was so awesome to be back home, doing what you love. And I knew people could receive what I do because they some of the same people that seen me grow into the
Yeah.
artist I am today. And even though they haven't seen me in a few years, you know,
It
we
felt
still
like a
it,
reunion that
it
you
was
get.
like a
Yeah.
reunion,
Yeah.
So that experience probably was one of my favorites of all time, and
Yeah.
it just shifted into something that I didn't expect it to shift into, but
Yeah.
God always shows up.
He does. God is amazing. God is amazing.
Yeah.
And talk to me about your FAMU experience. Graduating from FAMU, what did you learn from FAMU that you still apply today when it comes to you performing, whether it be performing, recording in the studio, working on your vocals, whatever it may be? What's something that you learned?
Never too much, never too much, never too much.
Yes,
That's what
baby.
I learned that from FAMU, is that, like, when you think you're not doing enough, do more.
You got to do
And
more.
when you
Go
think
big or go
when you
home.
think you're doing too much, do more.
Yeah.
And it just what I love about FAMU culture is you never get complacent in what you do, because there's always something bigger out there to
Yes.
do. And bigger will always, people will respect you for doing things that nobody else is doing, versus trying to be a carbon copy. And I
Yeah.
think that's something that is one of the reasons why you see some of the greats always use people from FAMU, because they understand what it means to go big or go home.
Yeah.
You don't see a person that graduates from FAMU get sent home from Beyonce's tour, because they get in Beyonce's tour and it's just like striker practice or
Hello.
mahogany practice, or like whatever dance troupe that they were in, that that is exactly the type
It
of
built them.
artist that FAMU produces and
Yeah.
FAMU's organizations produces. So I that's something I use today and I keep today. I always try to go big, because that's the best. The
Yeah,
biggest, the
I love
best.
that. I love that. You told no lies. You really did. Okay,
That's my favorite.
you're having a park car conversation with your new boo for the first time. Things are starting to get a little spicy. What song are you playing to let them know it can get lit if you want it to?
Mm. We're always on top. Tonight I'm on the bottom, because we trading places. I'm just going, now put it on me, baby, till I say, ooh, and tell me to shut up before the neighbors hear me. This is how we gonna do it like this. We're trading places. Don't get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, gon' get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, gon' get it, get it, get it, get it. We're trading places.
Jesus Christ. Kimani, what do you do? Like how are you not scared of what's about to come out of your mouth? Because sometimes when I'm singing, I'm like, okay, I'm a attempt this run that I see in my head, but it just it don't do it. So has there ever been a moment like that for you? Have you ever been afraid of what you are able to produce in that voice box?
No,
I love that.
I do the opposite. I commit to the good and the bad. So
Mm,
I in the good, I do a little exercise where I'll do different things, go off and see how I can recover it.
hmm.
But sometimes that happens, but everything has to seem like, yo, that's what I meant to do. I was trying
Hmm.
to go there. So I do a thing where I might go like, I might do something and go way off and then try to recover it, you
Hmm.
know, because that's how it works. The show must
Yeah.
go on. So I'm not scared. I get to a point where like I jazz a lot, you know. I so and I sing to everything. Like we freestyle all the time, and that just helps me like do it all the time.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. So let's talk about your new EP. Kimani. Let's talk about it. Icebreaker, the eight-track phenomenal EP. Talk to me about making it. What made you want to make it? Why this season? What? How did this come about?
Yeah, so this is a wonderful project. I'm so happy about this project and I'm so excited to share it with the world. Um, Icebreaker is really just about finding who you are. I feel like we've all been in a time period in our life where a lot of different things we freeze up, and we end up frozen in life by anxiety, stress, maybe like we get scared to like make that first move in the bed,
Yeah,
or we're scared to make that first move in our career. Whatever it is that freezes you, you got to break from it. So that's
yeah,
what this entire album is about. And I feel like this is the perfect time for this album because it's cold outside. People need something to jam to when they inside. Unless you're in a hot state like Florida, that's hot all the time. But everywhere else in the world, even in LA, is cold.
yeah.
So, for those who are inside, they got something to jam to and vibe to,
Hmm.
snuggle up to, and make love
Yeah.
to.
Is there a message or anything that you wanted your audience to take away from this?
Break out. Yeah, like don't allow yourself to stay frozen in no situation. Like
Yeah,
break out of whatever ice. Somebody might have put you in that ice. Somebody might have froze you up and made you freeze based off of your circumstances or your traumas. Break out. Break out.
yeah,
This is the perfect time to break out.
yeah,
And
yeah. That's
be
real.
all that you're destined to be. So
That's real. And while you were making this project, was there anything that any hurdles that you came about or anything like that that you would like to share and how you overcame it?
there was a lot of hurdles. There were moments that what do I want to share? Um, there was some songs that we were trying to. I really wanted to get.
Mhm.
There were some songs that I really wanted to get from producers that didn't quite work out, and I felt like it was like the end of the day, end of the world, and I was like, dang, I really wanted this to be a part of this album, and unfortunately, it was really great. It was great because even though that didn't happen, I got better songs that were even, just perfect for the album, and
Yeah,
in the moment I thought it was just the end of the world because I didn't get it. Like what I got and what I have now is just something I'm so proud of, and I think
yeah,
it's perfect, and it just is a clear testament that everything happens for a reason, and trust the process,
yeah,
yeah, because the end product is what's always the best.
yeah, yeah. That's so real. That's so real. And there's 8 tracks on the EP. How did you decide? Because I'm pretty sure you had more than 8 songs to work with. So how did you say, okay, well, this is what I'm going to put out, and why those 8 songs, and why was it important for you to choose those 8 songs?
Well, see, I'm already working on like 3 albums from now. So this has been done for like 2 years.
Wow, we
So
love it.
these songs were supposed to be for this, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
it
yeah,
just all made sense. So, you know, I'm always trying to think ahead, we this was just the perfect time for this album to come out. Like
yeah,
everything else had to be in a row for this to come out.
yeah.
Now that everything is ready, this is the perfect time for
You
this to
got it
come
all
out.
set up.
I'm already ahead,
Hmm.
of in my career of what I'm doing or producing. So yeah.
I think that's another testament of just I'm gonna say for me, because I kind of have that mindset as well. But with FAMU culture, one thing FAMU has taught me is to stay ready, so you don't got to get ready.
Right.
And I feel like with what you just said, you're a living testament to that. Because like you said, you this is years in the making, baby. This ain't nothing to you. And the fact that you're working on things 3 albums ahead of now, 2 albums ahead of now, I feel like that's amazing. Yeah, you doing it. You're doing it. I'm proud of you. Let's get back to this game. I got a couple more questions for you. We almost done, but not really. So listen, your family put you in charge of the cookout playlist this year. What is the first song you play to let them know you mean business?
Um. Oh my love. Uh, 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. Yeah.
Well,
And I just don't wanna stop. Ooh, never too much, never too much, never too much. Ah. Mm. Ooh, yeah. Ah. Ah, that's my song right there.
baby. Oh my gosh, that's such a good song. I feel like Luther, I feel like not that he doesn't get the recognition that he deserves, but baby, I just think he needs a little bit more. He's just so good. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Is that your favorite Luther song?
No, actually.
Ooh. What's your favorite Luther song?
Um, my favorite song by him is definitely
You better not sing
um
anything.
is definitely a chair, still a chair, even when there's no one sitting there. But oh, chairs, not a house, and a house is not a home. When the two of us we're far apart, and one of us has a broken heart. Yeah.
Now, oh,
Now and
oh
then I
God.
call your name, and suddenly your face appears, but it's just
Yeah.
a game, and when it ends, it ends in tears. Pretty little darling, have a heart. Oh, baby.
Oh my God. You better
That's
sing,
my
sir.
song,
I
man.
love
That's my
that song, baby.
song. That's
Yeah.
my favorite song. I know it's so like typical Luther, but like it's just timeless, and I love
It's
ballads.
so
I
timeless.
love ballads.
From, you performing on the trains and, performing in general thus far in your career, you've had, some collaborations. Are there some collaborations that you really learned from and that you can say is really your favorite? And what did you learn from those collaborations?
In my music career or just my life?
And in your life in general. We're talking about Kimani.
Okay. Well, growing up, being I okay, so growing up, well, one person and one relationship that I truly cherish is my relationship with Donnie McClurkin, or Uncle Donnie as I call him. He has really just been such a great mentor, and like
Mhm.
always real. Like, one of the realest people that I know, that has always just, you know, poured into me, you know, great advice.
Yeah.
No matter what it is that I'm going through, I can always call. And even just like growing up, he has always been a person who's like hardcore when it comes to the vocals and stuff.
Mhm.
But like his work ethic is something to learn from. You
Mhm.
know.
Yeah, that's so real. So, Kimani, you were on a little play. You were on a play, and on this play there was this a little boy, and he had very ashy knees. You may know what I'm talking about. Can you tell me about the play that I think I'm talking about with, maybe, someone very iconic by the name of Tyler Perry, maybe? Yeah. Tell me about that experience, Kimani, and what did you take from that experience, and how was that experience for you?
That experience was so much fun. Working on that play was phenomenal. Everybody in that play was so talented.
Yeah.
And I think being a kid, being in that play really taught me that, like, yo, you gotta bring it. You know, I was only like 14 years old, so um, me and my other another one of the co-stars,
Mhm.
Jana, we were the only two kids that were
Mhm.
actually kids a part of the play, and
Mhm.
we were like we were just like so inspired by all of our other um castmates.
Yeah.
Everybody was so talented, and it taught me how to like. It just taught me like the first beginning of like, I had already been acting my entire life,
Mhm.
just growing up in a church that had like a drama,
Right, right,
so
right. Like you drop a department in the
department.
church, yeah.
Yeah, so we've been already traveling and stuff like that, but even just like this was my first time doing a play, especially with somebody I had looked up to or watched in my household, in my black household, my entire,
Yeah.
and to be beside somebody like that was honestly hilarious, and I have
Yeah.
to be honest, we was cracking up. And
I was just
especially in
gonna say, how did you keep your composure, on that one
rehearsal,
scene? How did you rehearsals?
yeah, like you get used to it in rehearsal, but even still, it's like I think I had to think of something really that made me mad. That was my tactic. I thought of something
Yeah.
that was like really sad. Anytime I thought I wanted to laugh, I just thought of something really sad, and I just was able to be like, you know,
Right.
I had to just keep that yo, you're not even funny type of vibe, like that.
Yeah.
You know how bad
Yeah.
kids be, and that was my role. I just engulfed in the role that I was supposed to be playing. I was supposed to be playing a bad kid. Yo, bad kids is not laughing at nothing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, you think you funny? You're terrible. I make
Okay, I
you
want
up.
you to sing. There's a specific song I have in my mind for you, and if you don't sing it, I'm gonna sing it. Okay, it is the start of your favorite holiday season. What is the said holiday, and what song are you playing to start the holiday off right?
Mm.
I'll take it.
In my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to have a Merry Christmas. And all of your friends. Mm. I must skip. Wish you a Merry Christmas to all of you. Silent night, holy night. All is calm, all is bright.
Well,
Love, young virgin, mother and child, home, the infant so tender and mild, sleep in peace, sleep in heavenly peace. That's my favorite Christmas song. But of course, there's always um hang all the mistletoe.
there it is.
I'm gonna get to know you better.
Ah, yeah.
It's Christmas, and as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together this Christmas. The fireside is blazing bright. We're
Ah,
caroling through the night. Oh, this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me.
Give it up, give it up, give it up for Kimani. Oh my gosh. Thank you for being here. You know, I have one more question for you.
What up?
What's something, if you were talking to your younger self, what is something that you would say to him?
My younger self. I would tell my younger self, you know, I would just tell my younger self, be patient. Be patient. You know, there's a lot more you have to learn. Because I definitely, in my younger self, I was a person who was just like, I want to like fast forward. I want to be doing what I love. And there was so many lessons that I needed to learn throughout the years. So I would just tell myself, chill, calm down. Like, you got mad time. You got many lessons and many wonderful opportunities to embark on that's going to teach you and mold you into the person that you actually want to be.
Yeah, that's great advice. That's amazing advice. So Kimani, you know, plug yourself in. Tell us, where can we find the EP? When does it come out? Tell us, where can we find you, your social medias, all that good stuff. Plug yourself in. Let the people know where they can find you.
What up, everybody? It's Kimani Jackson. Icebreaker, my newest EP, is coming out on January 26th on all platforms. You can follow me on all platforms at Kimani Jackson Official. Stream my music on all platforms at Kimani Jackson. And hope you enjoy.
Period, as you should. Well, listen, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Again, I'm Jaye Pleasant. Please make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell to get notified for more beautiful videos just like this one. See you in the next one.
I feel so good. I feel so good. I feel so good.